Okay, day 12. Is it day 12? Day 12, yes. It's actually day 11 still, but tomorrow, when I'm supposed to record this, I have to go out shopping for bridesmaid stuff for a wedding that I'm in as a bridesmaid, obviously. We have to get shoes and jewelry and stuff. And then I have to go to work, and then from work I have to go out to see a friend that's up from Melbourne for a little bit. So I'm not going to have time at all tomorrow to record this. So I thought I'd do it tonight, get it done with, and then I don't have to worry about it. So today is to talk about your favorite TV show. I have a lot of favorite TV shows. Like I cannot pick one. It's physically not possible, and I don't know what does talk mean exactly. Like I could ramble about these shows forever, pretty much. So yeah. So I just kind of went through my DVDs of all the shows I actually own. There are a few that I have as favorites that I don't own because they've just started or I've only just caught up on them or whatever. But they're all kind of still currently airing, so yeah, I kind of have them. I just kind of pull my DVDs out, sorted them into piles of different categories of shows, and I'm just gonna go through those and talk from that. So I'm going to start off with shows that have been cancelled or have finished and talk about those ones first. Okay, so first of my favorite shows, Veronica Mars. I only own the one season. I should really get the other two. So if you don't know what Veronica Mars is, this is Veronica here. Well, other way. This one here, the blonde. Basically, she's in high school and she's her dad's a private detective, and she kind of helps him out with his job, and then starts kind of taking on her own detective jobs at her high school, and her best friend was murdered. I think it's like the year before the show starts, whatever. And so they've kind of like found somebody guilty of it already, or I don't know if he's been convicted or not. Anyway, they've found somebody that they think is the murderer, but she doesn't think that he's done it. There's all this evidence kind of saying he didn't do it, and so she also kind of spends the first season figuring out who the murderer is, which I won't give away because people should go watch it and find out. The ending, like the last season, doesn't end so great because I think they kind of got cancelled in the middle of it, so it kind of ends abruptly. But yeah, it's still really good, and you should go watch it. Next, Firefly. I only watched this year for the first time. Then later on the DVDs came on special, so I had to go get them because the show was amazing. So basically, this is the cast here. They're on. This is in the future. I can't remember exactly when. It's set 500 years in the future, so whatever that would make it. Basically, these are the crew of a spaceship called the Serenity, and it's a Firefly type spaceship, which is why it's called Firefly. And it's just kind of set in the future, and they're kind of criminals, I guess you would call them. Yeah, and so they all kind of have their different things. Like the captain is this one here, and then the different kind of things. There's like two people that just kind of tag along with them. There's the guy that kind of shoots people or whatever he does. The captain, I already said captain. The guy that drives the ship, whatever that would be. I should know the name of that, but I can't think of it right now. Mechanic. It's really good. It only went for one season. I think they're about 13 episodes or something like that. And then it cancelled really randomly, like in the middle of the season, and just kind of ends really weirdly. So then they made, a few years later, the fans kind of rallied and stuff, and they made the movie Serenity, which kind of starts a bit later from where this kind of ended off, but wraps up the kind of series really well, or not well. I'm not going to say why because, yeah, it'll spoil it. But parts of that movie I do not like at all. So next, Moonlight. So this is a vampire thing. Yeah, I know vampires, but it's really good. I saw this before the whole Twilight thing became big. So basically, it's kind of like Twilight, but better. Like, when you say it's like Twilight, you put people off, but this is Nick St. John. He is a vampire, but he's also a detective in LA, I think it is. Yeah. And so yeah, he just basically solves crimes, but he has kind of detective vampire senses, so he can like smell things really well and like jump from tall places and not get injured and stuff like that. And he's like, he doesn't actually suck blood. He kind of goes to a blood bank and or like a morgue or something and gets blood from there. And then there's the whole love story between him and this journalist here. This is another one that kind of got cancelled early and doesn't really finish the storyline very well, but it's really good. Charmed, if you don't know what that's about, I don't know what's wrong with you. Three sisters, they're witches. Yeah, they solve crime. There's so many crime ones. I'm saying solve crimes. They save innocent people. It's yeah, you should know what that is. It's really good. So that's shows that have finished. Then I have shows that are still currently airing, but they've kind of been going. I think there's a point with shows where they go for too long and they just become not as good. Like there are more bad episodes than there are good, and I kind of still watch them, but I'll like leave them a while, or I kind of feel like it's a chore to watch them. That sounds really bad, but I don't know how else to describe it. Like I still watch them because I still love the characters and stuff, but they're just not as good as they used to be because they've run for too long. I would kind of rather have less seasons of a show and have them all be really amazing than have the show go on forever. So shows in that category at the moment are Bones, which I used to really like. I have seasons 1 to 4 on DVD, and then kind of after there it started going downhill. It's not because they got together, because everyone thinks that's what it is. I love the fact they got together, but yeah, just they've kind of just run out of stories to do with the characters and different, like they've kind of done every type of crime you could think of. Yeah. So if you don't know what it is, that's him. He is the FBI detective, and she is a forensic anthropologist, so she solves crimes by looking at bones. Yeah. How I Met Your Mother, I love it. It's not gotten that bad, but I just watch so much TV that it's kind of being put to the side, and I don't kind of keep up with it. Like this episode from this week was really good. I really liked that one. Like I'm still watching it. I'll probably just yeah. And sadly, The Office, it's just gone downhill. I mean, I love it, but yeah, everyone's gonna hate me for that. I'm sorry, but what can you do? So these are the shows that are still going, I still watch, and I still love and like fangirl about every week. I probably should have done these first because I'm probably going to talk about them the most. So Doctor Who, 11 is my favorite Doctor. Like I just love him so much, and I can't believe Amy and Rory are leaving. It's they're my favorites. 30 Rock. This is coming back. It's a week, I think now. What is it? Yeah, a week. It's coming back in a week. So excited. I've missed 30 Rock so much. I'm so glad it's coming back. Parks and Recreation. It's okay. This box set is so pretty too. By the way, it's seasons 1 and 2. Season 3 isn't out in Australia yet, but I will buy it the moment it comes out. Amy Poehler is a genius, as is everybody else in the cast. This show isn't so well known, so I might just. It's basically a Parks and Recreation department, like part of the government. They look after the parks and stuff. So Amy is, well, her character Leslie is like the second in charge of the department, and yeah, she's amazing. And then there's kind of like the rest of the department and like her best friend that she met through outside things. Her best friend kind of now works with the government. She wasn't before. She was a nurse. But yeah, that was a really really bad description of it. Anyway, you should watch it. It's really good. If not just for Amy Poehler, it's I don't even know why I'm doing this because everybody that follows me on Tumblr probably watches it already. So yeah, that's all the DVDs I have. Other things I watch that I love and are still airing that I don't have DVDs for or whatever. Castle, which I just caught up on. I just finished it before Christmas. That was really good. Game of Thrones, I love. I caught up on that like a few months ago. I'm super excited for April with the new season. Pan Am, which is really good. Once Upon a Time, and I probably will watch Smash when that starts. Yeah, I watch a lot of TV, which is why I kind of had to cut down and stop kind of watching every week The Office and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I could say so much more about all these TV shows, but I'm pretty sure there's a 10-minute limit, so I'm going to stop now. Oh, it's still going. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know whether there's a 10 limit. I thought there was a 10-minute limit. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, I will leave this now because I'm going to go do Sunday's video because yeah, need to do those today. So, yes. If you want me to talk more about any of the TV shows or whatever, by all means, leave me questions about them or tell me to talk more about them or whatever, and I will make a whole video on them because I could talk all day about pretty much any TV show I watch. Yeah. Or also, you could also comment, or if you're on Tumblr, reply with other shows I should watch based on the shows I currently watch now, because I'm always looking for suggestions of new shows to watch. So, another show I watch, I'm catching up on Friday Night Lights, which I really like. That's really good. Surprisingly, because I don't like football. Which is, yeah, but it's really not about the football. I was really surprised. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.